an update on practice, Jeff, how things went today so far?
Well, the end of practice was a lot better than the beginning of practice. Earlier on, it was a little sluggish to start, and then it picked up a great deal. So it's one of those things you practice enough times, and eventually, as coaches, you worry about that, getting monotonous. That's why we do some different things to change it up. It was great at the end.
Mm-hmm. It sounded like it was inside drills. Is that what you guys were doing, or?
We did a lot of drills today. We did a 2-minute drill at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We finished the practice. That was really good. Both sides made a lot of good plays. And what I like about it is guys are taking care of each other. Nobody's coming in trying to take a cheap shot at anybody or anything like that. So.
I was just wondering, obviously you're communicating with the other position coaches. Have they mentioned any young kids that have really stepped up that they're impressed with, that maybe didn't get a lot of playing time or didn't play at all this season that they said it really looked good?
Not really. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about different people, but it's not one particular guy that I can say off the top of my head. I talked about Corey White a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Maurice Higgins, those two young guys have really shown up on the offensive side of the ball. I'm just trying to think now. I mean, we're scrambling all over the place, so it's not like anything else?
I was going to ask you about Storm Johnson, Jeff. Just what he's shown you. That last game obviously had a big long run, but just in general this season, what he's showing you.
There's an answer for you right there, Storm Johnson. He just had a big long run today. Another long run today. So every time he touches the ball, he just does something special. He's got great vision to me. He sees things that a lot of running backs would not see. Like James had a big one today. So that part of it's been good.
I also want to ask you about Jordan Futch, how he's doing it. I know it's just been a short while, but how he's looking so far at tight end.
He's done a lot of good things, especially in blocking. But we have a lot of offense, and so we're trying to give him the playbook. And for him, it's unfair to judge him on. I think the further we get into it, the better he'll play. But the things, we've actually picked certain things for him and said, okay, let's just major in this. You can't learn it all in a shorter period of time. Let's just learn this and see how you do. And he's done great. He had a big block in the beginning. Like the first day he was playing with pads on, we went out and he came off the edge and blocked the edge for us and did a great job. The players went crazy, because he's on the other side now. So.
Who graded out best on your line this year?
I believe it's between Orlando and Tyler Horn. And I don't know. The numbers are real close. Those guys are. You got to ask them. They'll know. They're real competitive about that stuff.
Jeff, I wanted to ask you. Obviously, it's been a difficult situation for you guys as assistants, and Coach Golan made some moves yesterday, and he's not going to retain a couple of guys. What is that like? Is it is it awkward or? What's the feeling, I guess, among the assistants?
No, it's a difficult time. We all work together very closely, and we've been together, and these become your friends, really close friends. And so, it's hard. It's hard for me because we're still out here grinding and and I know their feeling is bad, but yet they're still out here working and working and working. And to me, that just tells you what kind of special coaches you have here.
Have you had to talk to them about it, or you just assume they're professionals, no one needs to say anything to them? They'll be out here and do their job regardless of their future.
They are professionals, and they're going to be, but I've talked to a couple of guys. Because we're all friends, we sit and talk a little bit about things, but, it's not easy. It's the life that you live as a coach. And I think when we get into it, we kind of know that. We do know that, so.
Is there anxiety at all among the offensive staff waiting for that to be resolved, like the defensive staff pretty much has been?
I don't know if it's anxiety. I think that we all understand when we get into it. Here are the ramifications, and I think that right now we're all just focusing on preparing for Notre Dame, working the game plan, and then whatever happens is going to happen. There's nothing you, me, or anybody else is going to do to change that. So. That's how I feel about it, anyway. I'll just say this: I'm going to go into a meeting here in a minute to go through this film, and it'll be like we're in the middle of the season. nothing will be different. And I appreciate that about the coaches. You know, it could be a lot different. Guys could be going their own way every minute, and we can't even have a meeting. It's not like that.
What kind of year did Brandon Washington have on a much more significant note?
I thought he had a real good year. I mean, the coaches out there. The coaches out there voted him ACC right guard, first team. I mean, that's pretty good for a sophomore. He's a good player, and he had a good year, and he probably could play tackle. I mean, that's how talented he is, how smooth he is on his feet. And to his credit, we asked him to play guard, and he never said a word about it. He went and played his position.
And who else besides Corey White among guys maybe we didn't see much of that you'd look to next year on that line, on your line, as emerging?
Well, Ben Jones. Ben Jones, I'm overlooking Ben Jones because I'm talking about Corey White, and Ben Jones is probably the most improved player so far in the ball prep. Ben Jones did some things today and yesterday, and it just keeps getting better. I said to him, "Where you been hiding this stuff? What have you been, you know?" He had a really good day today.
I'm sorry, Jeff, I didn't see it. Was Chantrell out here today or
No.
still sick? Still sick.
We had him, and he ended up over at the infirmary. You know, so this thing's still lingering.
He should be fine by the 31st, you figure.
Oh no, he'll be fine. I thought maybe we could get something out of him today, but he can't stop vomiting.
So he's going to lose weight. He'll be faster, right?
I thought of that. That's not funny. That's not funny because he's really sick. But yeah, and he can't keep it. Even if he drinks fluids, he probably only keeps half of it down. So, and you don't want to bring. And I'm like, Chantrell, get over here. But then I'm thinking to myself, no, don't come over here because you're going to get someone else sick. So.
Hey, Jeff, I want to ask you something.